He will come straight. Look you lay home to him. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with, and that your grace hath screened and stood between much heat and him. I sense me even here. Pray you be round with him.
Mother! Mother! Mother!
I'll warrant you, fear me not. Withdraw, I hear him coming.
Now, Mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have offended my father.
Come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Why, how now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
Have you forgot me?
No, by the rood not so, you are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and would it were not so, you are my mother.
Nay then, I'll set those to you that can speak.
Come, come and sit you down, you shall not budge. You go not till I set you up a glass, where you may see the inmost part of you.
Thou do. Thou wilt not murder me? Help, help, ho!
What ho! Help! Help! Help!
How now, rat dead for ducat dead.
Oh, I am slain! Oh me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed is this!
A bloody deed, almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother.
Kill a king?
Aye, lady, 'twas my sword. Thou wretched, rash, intruding fool, farewell. I took thee for thy better, take thy fortune. Thou find'st to be too busy is some danger. Leave wringing of your hands, peace, sit you down, and let me wring your heart, for so I shall, if it be made of penetrable stuff. If damned custom have not brassed so, that is proof and bulwark against sense.
What have I done, that thou darest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
There's the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows as false as Dice's oaths. Such a deed as from the body of contraction plucks the very soul, and sweet religion makes a rhapsody of words. Heaven's face doth glow. Yeah, this solidity and compound mass, with tristful visage as against the doom, is thought sick at the act.
Ay me, what act? That roars so loud and thunders in the index.
Do repent, but heaven hath pleased it so, to punish me with this, and this with me, that I must be their scourge and minister. I will bestow him, and will answer well, the death I gave him. So again, good night. I must be cruel, only to be kind. This bad begins, and worse remains behind. One more, good lady, good night. Look here upon this picture. This was your husband. Look at you now. Have you eyes?
Oh, Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turnest mine eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and grey spots as will not leave their taint.
Nay, but to live in the rank sweat of an unseen bed, stowed in corruption, honeying and making love over the nasty sty.
Oh, speak to me no more. These words like daggers enter in mine ears. No more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer and a villain, a slave that is not 20th part the tithe, of your president lord, a vice of kings, a cutpurse of the empire and the rule, that from a shelf the precious diadem stole and put it in his pocket.
No more!
A king of shreds and patches.
Look you, how pale he glares, his form and cause conjoined it, preaching to the stones.
To whom do you speak this?
Do you see nothing there?
No. Alas, he's mad!
Do not forget, this visitation is but to wit thy almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement on thy mother sit, O step between her and her fighting sore. Conceits in weakest bodies, strongest works, speak to her Hamlet.
This is the very coinage of your brain. This bodiless creation ecstasy in very cunning in.
Ecstasy, my pulse is yours, doth temperately keep time, and makes us healthier music. It is not madness that I have uttered, bring me to the test, and I the matter will reword, which madness would gamble from. Mother, for love of grace, lay not that mattering unction to your soul, that not your trespass, but my madness speaks. It will but skin and film the ulcerous place, whilst rank corruption, mining all within, infects unseen. Confess yourself to heaven, repeat what's past, avoid what is to come, and do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them ranker. Forgive me, this is my virtue, for in the fatness of that pursy times, virtue itself of mice must pardon vague, yea, curb and woo for the leave to do him good.
O Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twain.
Oh, throw away the worser part of it, and live the pure with the other half. Good night, but go not to mine uncle's bed. Assume a virtue if you have it not. That monster custom who all sin doth eat, of habits devil is angel yet in this. That to the use of actions fair and good, he likewise gives a frock or livery that aptly is put on. Refrain tonight, and that shall lend a kind of easiness to the next abstinence, the next more easy, for use almost can change the stamp of nature, and either the devil or throw him out with wondrous potency. Once more, good night. And when you are desirous to be blessed, I'll blessing of you, for this same Lord.
What shall I do?
Not this by no means that I bid you do. Let the bloat king tempt you again, go to bed. Pinch wanton on your cheek, call you his mouse, and let him for a pair of reachy kisses, or paddling in the neck of with his damned fingers, make you to ravel all this matter out, that I essentially am not in madness, but mad in craft. 'Twere good you let him know, for who that's but a queen, fair, sober, wise, would from a paddock, from a bat, a gib, such dear concernings hide, who would do so? No, in despite of sense and secrecy, unpeg the basket on the house's top, let the birds fly, and like the famous ape, to try conclusions in the basket creep, and break your own neck down.
Be thou assured, if words be made of breath and breath of life, I have no life to breathe. What thou hast said to me.
I must to England, you know that?
Alack, I had forgot. 'Tis so concluded on me.
There's letters sealed, and my two schoolfellows, whom I will trust as my adders, fanged, they bear this mandate. They must sweep me away, and marshal me to knavery. Let it work, for 'tis the sport to have the engineer hoist with his own petard, and 'tis shall go hard, but I will delve 1 yard below their minds, and blow them at the moon. Oh, 'tis most sweet, when in one line crafts directly meet. This man shall set me packing. I'll lug the guts into the neighbor room. Mother, good night. Indeed, this counselor is now most still, most secret, and most knave, who was in life a foolish prating knave, come, sir, to draw toward an end with you. Good night, mother.